Live from beautiful Oriole Park. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Trevor Rogers. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about to get started. Here's George Springer. On the ground. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, the designated.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog and his hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Just underway from Baltimore. Out towards right center field. Taveras on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting third, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Just missed. That's outside. Vladdy getting to start at first. Hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Canada. Ball. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him. Third out. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And pitching in this game, Adam Macko. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Now the 0-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. Ward aboard here at first with nobody out. And now it's even up.
That's the ball.
On the ground right side. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, no outs. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Fly ball down the line. Pinango on the move towards the line. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags at second. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Leody Taveras in the box now. Takes strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now at Oriole Park, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the air, left field. Ward on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And that is out of play. No, ball. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Fastball for a strike. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, number 0.
And now the rookie second baseman, Charles McAdoo. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Colton Cowser.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. That one is hammered right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Around second now, going for 3.
Batting 8.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Fought off foul. Ball. That's inside, ball. That catches the top part of the zone. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Jackson.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Gets the call. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pinango should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Ball. Two down, nobody on. Hee-haw! 1-1 now.
Ball.
Come on, Taylor. And a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Lined into right. And that is that. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
That missed. That's a ball.
That's off the
That's a
mark.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Ball. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Blue Jays. Fastball for a strike at 95. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Stays alive. ball still, a 1-2 count. One out, and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Move to second. Straw back in on a dive. Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Tap foul at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. He's trying for third.
Nope,
Pitch misses. Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. One left for Toronto. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, leading off Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a ball. Foul ball. And now 2-2. Outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
This one in the air center field. Varsho drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Ha!
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's the 0-2. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Pete Alonso. Flied to right his first time.
Ball up.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's still trying to
Outside.
find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Next offering way upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's ball
Ball
4.
4. Take
You
your
know,
base.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
That's the ball.
In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for the Orioles, but they hold the 2-0 lead. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ernie Clement.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
That's out to center field. Tavares has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's the ball.
The Blue Jays trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4.
Oh, yeah.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
One.
Man at second. Okamoto tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Ball to strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 4th. Here's Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. In there for strike 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Fluhart also getting ready.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Adam Macko will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez. He's been so good against lefties. Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Taylor Ward.
That's a ball.
And a 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
No, that's out. Ball.
Second and third, 1 away. There's a strike. And misses inside. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 2-2. Just missed. Sets him down on strikes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We've played 4. It's the Orioles 6 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Charles McAdoo.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Left field. Ward running hard to get it. Nice grab on the run. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Liner snagged it first.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Yohendrick Pinango. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
No, ball.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and even with his speed, they get the out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for
Mason Fluhart taking over on the mound.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher Samuel Basayo.
Here we go, Samuel.
You know, these
That's a ball.
Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
And he swings through that one. Got him. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Leody Taveras.
Ball.
The Orioles up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And that's through there for a strike. 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And the sweeper
Outside,
misses.
ball.
And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
What a
Take your
battle.
base.
It's not always easy laying off a
Next
3-2
for the
pitch, and I
Orioles.
tell you what, he
Right
earned that
fielder,
walk.
Colton Cowser digs in now. And it's fouled away.
That missed. That's a ball.
Now snap throw to first.
Hey,
And he's back
he
in
needs to throw.
safely. Man at first, one away. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Let's go, Colton.
1-2 now. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Mason Fluharty won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
A new
Toronto,
arm into the game,
number
the righty,
71,
Tyler Rogers.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Taveras stands at second with 2 gone.
Nope. Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Man at second. Fly ball down the line. Pinango on the move. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. That one just misses, and the count's full. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. we'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One left for the Orioles. They lead it, though, 6-0. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in, Brandon Valenzuela.
Catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
And that one fouled off. This one popped up. Henderson. And there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now here is Ernie Clement.
Here, what?
The 0-1.
Ball out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and Guerrero is set down. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Baltimore, stepping in, Jackson Holliday.
Baseman, Jackson Holliday.
And first offering is fouled off. battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and 2 now. That one way inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball.
Slider
Ball.
misses outside. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Nice grab to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
We need a base hit here.
Ward wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Holiday gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Hee-haw.
Hit on the ground might be 2. McAdoo to second, over to first,
He beat
safe.
it up.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar.
One out man at first. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3.
Nope. Ball.
The 1-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Rogers departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
Toronto,
pitcher now for the
number
Jays,
77,
Louis Varland.
Well, he's been
Varland.
excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Let's go, Orioles. Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Orioles.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Yeah!
Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Orioles strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
That's a ball.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all.
That's a ball.
And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
The Orioles up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hammered, going back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful.
Number 0.
Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
McAdoo stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off.
That's in. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now at Oriole Park. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Hey! That's a ball down. No, that's out.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Leody Taveras.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pinungo towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. One pitch and one out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Springer. And there are two down.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Heck.
Basallo, the runner at first with two gone.
Ball. That's up.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Got him. That ends the inning. It's the Orioles 6 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Andrew Kittredge.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the left fielder, Miles Straw, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball left side.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Yohendrick Pinungo.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right side, Holiday. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For the Blue Jays, catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela now at the plate. To short, Henderson. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Orioles 6 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto,
now, new pitcher on the
number
mound as we roll
63,
into the bottom of the eighth. Braden Fisher.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his
Leading
old
off
squad.
for the Orioles, second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
That's a ball low.
And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Holiday wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Ripped to right. Pinango takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 down, bases empty. Gunnar Henderson will hit next.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 down, nobody on. That one not close. Ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's too high. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hee-haw!
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
He swings and fouls one off. Two now. And that one missing low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. It's the Orioles 6 and the Jays nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
The 0-1. Called strike right there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Rolled over to third, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Out to short, Henderson. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Kittredge gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So a lefty out of the pen, Keegan Aiken. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So it's their last chance in this one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. They're down to their final strike. The next pitch misses. 3-2 down. Got him. That's the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long